I'm not really emotionally prepared
For a relationship.
and mentally
Good
prepared
for
Wow.
for a
you.
That's
That's
honest.
relationship
very
right
That's
now.
beautiful.
honest.
See,
That
that's
is
good.
amazing.
Here is something again I commend you for, and I hope the
Yeah.
people that are listening out there right now are listening very, very closely because
Mm-hmm.
this is another profound statement that Eric made.
Hmm.
It's like being sick. If you notice, when we are sick, we don't eat.
Mm-hmm.
Why? And then people try to shove food down our throat, and it doesn't need to be, because the
Yes.
reason why we don't eat or lose the appetite is because the body is conserving all the energy it can to get well. And if you eat, you take some of that strength goes to digesting,
Okay.
away from you healing.
Mm-hmm.
He recognizes that this is not the time to have a relationship because it has to be turned into me. So when I do have a relationship, I now can stand strong and be the person that I can be and contribute to a
That's right.
relationship and not
Absolutely.
take away.
That's
Okay.
right.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
Wonderful, my brother.
Beautiful.
Wonderful. You know what? You
Absolutely.
said something too that I think is very, very good too. I think we did explain that for just a split second. Men will be able to understand other men.
Hmm.
I think
Yeah.
this is something that's been lacking. Understanding oneself, the self-help movement and all that stuff. That's
Yeah.
women, same thing. But men understanding other men. Not we don't have to when we walk down the street and we see other men, or we come up against some men and some stranger we don't know, have to put on this front like we're the baddest thing walking
Right.
around,
Pride,
and that we
ego.
got it going on,
Lying in the
and we
whole
have
thing.
all this. It doesn't have to be real.
Right.
Be real, and to be able to be real means, well, I'm driving a Pinto Bean, I'm driving a BMW, I'm having some jeans on that are not fashion jeans, you know what I mean? Things like that, and I'm still a man. I still have something to say. I still have something to contribute. And when we understand all that, men from men to men, and men among men, that's how we help our young men, our
Yes,
children, our
yes.
boys that are young men to be men. But how best can you teach somebody? By showing by example.
That's real.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They
You can
talk
talk
about
all you
this
want to.
in church.
Yeah, yeah. You
Show
can
'em
talk
by
all you want to.
example.
You can
Right.
talk all you want to. It's like, yeah. But you do, you walk strong, they see, that's something to talk
Yeah.
about. What Tony said, very well said, but I want to also say something. The men and the women, or whoever's listening out there, both sides, doesn't make a difference. This is entertainment, okay? But I also want to make sure that people understand out there that when we're talking about going the road, we're talking about the road that is your road.
Your road.
And to get to the destiny, the end of it, where your road ends, and not where Tony's road
Exactly.
ends, Eric's road ends, Trisha's or mine. It is yours, because we get so caught up in this wanting to be somebody
Yes.
else
Yes.
Yeah.
that we're not supposed to be or destined to be. And that's where the frustration comes in. And you're supposed to be this. You're 25, you're supposed to have this. 30 years, you're supposed to have a car. 30, all these things. Whatever it may be, it's you. It's your timetable.
Yes.
And to be able to take accountability for that and be solid about that, that exudes already the confidence that leads by example.